Tonight's performance is presented by the 122nd Army Band of your Ohio National Guard, courtesy of the Governor of Ohio, Mike DeWine, and the Adjutant General of the Ohio National Guard, Major General John C. Harris, Jr. Join us on a musical journey through the best of the 80s, a tribute to the indomitable spirit of America and the art we create. To honor America, please rise for our national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated.
Good evening, Westchester. We are the 122nd Army Band of your Ohio Army National Guard, and we are absolutely thrilled to be with you here tonight. Tonight, we want to take you on a trip back, not back to the future, but back to the 1980s. Sure, maybe the music, technical difficulties.
Can you hear me now? Good evening, Westchester. We are the 122nd Army Band of your Ohio National Guard, and we are absolutely thrilled to be with you here tonight. Tonight, we want to take you on a trip back. Not back to the future, but back to the 1980s. Sure, maybe the fashion was regrettable, but the music, the music, there are some real gems there. And that's what we want to celebrate tonight. We have put together our own mixtape of the very best of the 80s. And the best part is, no Walkman required. We have been working hard to bring you this show, and we're really excited to bring it to you. We've been training for months.
What kind of training?
Army training, sir!
At the beginning of the 1980s, fewer than 1 in 15 American homes had cable television. After all, who needed more than 5 TV channels, right? But by the end of the decade, that number had more than tripled. And that was thanks in no small part to a new form of TV. It was unlike anything any of us had ever seen before. You might remember it. MTV, you know, music television. Now, some of the youngsters up here, and maybe out here, may not remember a time when MTV actually used to show music videos. In fact, it was almost all that they showed. And when it premiered in 1981, there was one music video that was on almost constant repeat. It was a sound that was new and iconic. It instantly rocketed Phil Collins to international stardom. You might be able to feel it. Maybe it's just in the air tonight.
Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, come on, come on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up, moving on. Hold your head up, moving on. Keep your head up. Some of them want to use you, and some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you, and some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I traveled the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who thinks that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. She says I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Oh, for 40 days and for 40 nights, love was on her side. But who can stand when she's in demand? Her schemes and plans. We danced on the floor in a round. So take my strong advice. Remember to always think twice. Do think twice. She told my baby we danced for three. And she looked at me. She showed me a photo of a baby cried. His eyes were like mine. We danced on the floor and around. Oh, and people always told me, be careful what you do. And don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. But she came and stood right by me, just a smell of sweet perfume.
I'm Sergeant Miranda Kibler, and as a member of the Ohio National Guard, I get to be a part of something bigger than myself. This band is a perfect example of how hard work, teamwork, and dedication can produce amazing results, and we only have one weekend a month to make that happen. I'm honored to serve alongside the men and women who fight for our freedom, protect our country, and fight for what is right. There are many jobs in the Army, anything from infantry to IT, from doctor to mechanic, and yes, even the band. Plus, there's leadership opportunities you can't get anywhere else. I joined the Army to take back control of my life. It's given me a sense of purpose and control. It's strengthened my resolve, and it's strengthened my faith as well. If you think you're up for the challenge to be all that you can be, then come see us after the show. It might be the best decision you make, and probably something that you love.
the good man gone, and where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed? Late at night I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need. Hit it. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be sure and he's gotta be soon and he's gotta be larger than life, larger than life. Somewhere after midnight in my wildest fantasies, somewhere just beyond my reach, there's someone reaching back for me. Racing on the thunder and rising with the heat. It's gonna take a Superman to sweep me off my feet. Where the mountains, the heavens above, and where the lightning splits the sea, I would swear that there's someone somewhere watching me. Through the wind and the chill and the rain, and the storm and the flood, I can feel his approach like the fire in my blood. I need a hero.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Specialist Jacob Witkowski, and I'm a percussionist here in the 122nd Ohio Army National Guard Band. Not only am I a percussionist here in this band, but I'm also a percussionist at Kent State University, currently working on my bachelor's degree in music education. Go Flashes. You see, I was one of the lucky few that knew exactly what I wanted to do when I got out of high school. I wanted to be a music teacher. And so, as every graduating high schooler would do, I applied, auditioned, and eventually got accepted to Kent State University. But there was one thing I didn't take into consideration: tuition. I got one semester and those tuition bills really hit me. But that's where the National Guard comes in. The National Guard pays 100% tuition to any in-state public university. Throw in the GI Bill, life insurance, and plenty other benefits, and I had it set. Now, the Army guides me through my college journey. Not yet, Sergeant Pritchard. I got more to say. Carry on. Plus, I get to do a job that I love, performing every summer for wonderful people like you with the band. So if you or anyone you know are interested, please come talk to a recruiter or even one of us. I mean, with all the benefits the Army has to offer me, how could I go my separate ways?
Here
chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. So many times it happens too fast. You trade your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all with the eye.
That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing and your checks for free. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Let me tell you, them guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. You got to install microwave ovens. Custom kitchen deliveries. We got the movies, refrigerators. We got the movies, color TVs. Oh yeah. Should learn to play the guitar. I should learn to play them drums like Specialist Nick Serrano back there on the drums. Can we get a hand for that guy? And keep it going for my guitar hero over here. That's Sergeant Noah Crossley on the guitar. Over here we got Sergeant Michael Chevalier on the bass, keeping it down. Way back there in the corner, that's Staff Sergeant Kenny Bobo Bettinger on the keys. And the man of the hour, the man with the power, that's Sergeant Kyle Pritchard on the guitar. Signature instrument of the 1980s. What a beautiful thing that is. That's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing and your checks for free. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. I think I need to hear some of these keys, gentlemen. Once again, Sergeant Kenny Bobo Bettinger back there on the keyboard and Sergeant Kyle Pritchard on guitar. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing and your checks for free. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. Got to move these color TVs. It's time to take it home, gentlemen. For nothing. I get your money for nothing. Yeah, get your checks for free. Once again, that is Sergeant Noah Crossley on guitar. And once again, Sergeant Michael Chevalier on bass. That guy is pulling double duty. I don't know, you've seen him on and off stage. He's also back there working sound. And can we get a round of applause for our sound team for making us sound so good this evening? That's Sergeant Vern Montgomery back there. Sergeant Jeff Taylor's also been running around here keeping the sound going. Oh, there he is. Hard to see him in the camouflage pants. There he is. Oh, here, that's for you. Thank you very much. The 80s were a wonderful decade. We had the Miracle on Ice. The U.S. hockey team beat the Russians in the 1980 Olympics. We had, I know, that was great. We had Hulkamania running wild. We had Wendy's asking where the beef was. McDonald's introduced the Chicken McNugget. See, exactly. What a time to be alive. We had so many great things happening. I remember sitting in my kitchen during dinner watching baby Jessica being rescued from the well. We watched the cable news network, 24-hour news on CNN. We watched democracy and freedom come to Eastern Europe after decades of communism. East and West Germany reunited after decades of being apart. Families that hadn't seen each other for years. Reagan told Gorbachev to tear down that wall, and they did. With pickaxes and sledgehammers, they went... All right, Sergeant Pritchard, we'll do it your way.
1, 2, 3.
You could have a steam train if you just lay down your tracks. You could have an aeroplane flying if you bring your blue skies back. All you do is come. I'll be anything you need. You could have a big dipper going up and down around the bends. You could have a bumper car bumping. This amusement never ends. I wanna be your sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? I'm your sledgehammer. Let there be no doubt about it. Show me around your fruit cage, 'cause I will be your honeybee. Open up your fruit cage, and the fruit as sweet as can be. I wanna be sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? I'm your sledgehammer. Let there be no doubt about it. I'm your sledgehammer. This'll be my testimony. I kick the habit,
Kick the habit,
shed my skin.
shed my skin.
This is the new stuff.
This is new stuff.
I go dancing in.
We go dancing in.
Won't you show for me?
Show for me.
'Cause
Let's give it up for Flashbang and the Howitzer Horns. I'd like to tell you a bit about our next song, another icon of the 80s. Lee Greenwood had already appeared on the country charts more than a few times when a national tragedy struck and inspired him to put pen to paper and write this song. It's one that he said he'd wanted to write his entire life. It is a song about new beginnings and about standing up together to fight for what is right. It's a song that we tend to reach for when America needs to pull together for a common cause. Because while you never know what tomorrow might bring, there is no place I'd rather be than right here in the USA.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Sergeant Ken Bettinger, everyone. Tonight, we've been celebrating the music of the 1980s. But there's actually another 80 that we're marking this year. Our own. This year marks the 80th birthday of the 122nd Army Band. And, oh, thank you. Now, I know that some of you out there have already done the math in your heads and drawn the historical connection. And yes, that was 1944, in the midst of World War II. Members of multiple Army bands from across the Pacific were pulled together to form what was then known as the 37th Infantry Division Band. And over the years, that group has grown and evolved into the fine musicians that have been performing for you tonight. And we are honored and proud to be able to trace our lineage back to those brave soldiers who fought for our freedom half a world away. In fact, this flag is our guidon. It is our unit's colors. And on it are streamers that mark the Pacific campaigns that our predecessors fought in, like Bougainville and Luzon and the Solomon Islands. So to honor their courage and their sacrifice, and all those who fought in World War II, this is the theme from HBO's The Pacific. We are now at one of my favorite parts of our show, and that is when we get to honor those of you in our audience who have served our great nation. So veterans and service members, when you hear your service song played, please stand or raise your hand to be recognized. The United States Coast Guard. The United States Space Force. The United States Air Force. The United States Navy. The United States Marine Corps. The United States Army. Veterans, we thank you all for your service to our country. Hurrah for the flag of the free. May it wave as our standard forever. Those are the words of the March King and the final strain of what was declared in 1987 to be the official march of the United States of America. John Philip Sousa's The Stars and Stripes Forever. We want to thank Westchester Township for inviting us to come perform for all of you tonight. We also want to thank our commanders with the 73rd Troop Command and 155th Chemical Battalion for supporting us in our mission. And most of all, we want to thank all of you for coming out tonight. You have been a fantastic audience. Have a great night and a safe trip home. Good night.